Everybody. We are kicking off the next chapter of Verulian's story. And I think that we're going to go about it in a little bit of a different direction. So I was thinking about it. What I originally had planned for the things to do with Verulian, just kind of his personality, his playstyle, don't really fall into that very well. So I think we're going to continue with the survival playthrough. Um, but we're going to focus on mainly completing the main storyline and the Dark Brotherhood, maybe the Dragonborn DLC along with it. We'll stick as the werewolf, right? And then the original plan was going to be the big, long, massive playthrough. Uh, we're going to do a secondary. We're going to do another playthrough once this one's done, uh, where we're going to go through all that, and we're probably going to do a more arcane warrior style playthrough for that because I'm going to try and essentially stick myself in the game and what I think I would be as the Dragonborn. But for now, let's get back on Verulian's story. So we might do the Dark Brotherhood. I don't know. But then we're going to start focusing primarily on the main storyline instead of all these extra side jobs and stuff. Still sticking with the survival mode and the hunter born and all that, though. We're going to run him as a bit of a survivalist, which kind of how it ended up falling into place anyway. That's the thing about this game is like sometimes you go into a game with a plan and an idea of how you want to play it, and it just ends up going in a completely different direction, which is fine. Part of the growth. It's that natural character progression and growth for these essentially people that you're creating and giving life. So,
And there it is, friend.
here we are, praying to Jeffrey at the Gilded Green, which is weird because it's a Kinnereth shrine. That's okay. So, before the storm.
True God of man, ascend the
8 a.m. A perfect time to go see the Jarl.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
What's
My
the
lord,
meaning of this
please.
interruption?
This is no
Jarl
time for
Balgrup
rash
is not
action.
receiving
I
visitors.
just think we need more information before we act.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well,
Who's
that
this
explains
then?
why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes.
By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains,
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Nord mail
There
shirt.
is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps.
I am pretty
Come,
great.
let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
This is technically better. What does it look like? I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't really fit the theme.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with the dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
What do you mean?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join... Ah! The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual proof the Jarl sends my way.
So what about
You'll
my
have to see
reward?
the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Farengar! Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory. Kill this
Very much
dragon
like
before it
bracers
can
at
attack
nature
White.
smithing.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here
If it
working.
wasn't an enchanting build or a build that did a serious smithing, then yeah, I would those, but I think they're better off just for selling at this point. We'll do a little bit of alchemy. Ooh, got the slow effect now. Very cool. Whoa, what the hell do you mean Frostball's enabled? Not supposed to be.
Good luck. I hope you get there in time.
I was doing a little bit of research because the last time that we were together, I was trying to figure out. 'Cause it was saying that we were getting level ups and skills and stuff, and our various different hunter-born abilities.
Need something?
It's an automatic level up, an automatic increase stuff based
Take a
on
look.
different things that are going on. Am I wearing no armor right now? Hold up. I'm naked. Don't know how the hell that happened. But
Take a look at warm side. How
did.
can I assist? Hmm? Take a look. I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
probably at some point. Wait for them to show up.
No signs of any dragon right now. It sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Let's save us. If he comes again.
Dragon. Give me your soul. Got some dragon's blood, get some Butcher meat? You get dragon meat?
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the
What's
very
that?
oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
Possibly. I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragon. What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to call that one sacred. That's a shout. Like the graybeards on the mountain. Like old...
I'm gonna butcher some more of this guy's meat.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons.
So
Idiot.
much
They're
meat.
just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal the power. You must be one.
What do you say,
We
Irina?
need to call our...
You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irina. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead thing, and that's something you definitely understand.
Dragon meat to put in your bags. Then a metric shitload of animal fat. Did we get anything new with Scrimshaw on that?
Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough.
You wouldn't understand, Oscar.
Dragon bone fragments.
Tamriel. I've seen plenty of them, just a thousand lamps.
Go and drops.
I'd advise you
Tomb.
all to strengthen the soul.
That was shouting. What you just did. Must be. Really hard dragon.
Hey, baby. He's dancing. Bump. They're wands? That's interesting. Like, what? Hunter's arrows. Okay, those are better. Those are better than the crude bone arrows. So what do you need for the 120? Against if it's a bone, 5 firewood. Going to bed? Nah. Oh.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad all of us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
So, like, we can make these dragon bone fragments, and I bet that they will come in handy later. There's all of these ingredients and stuff that we use. So we need to keep our eye out for some of this stuff, like powdered antler. Oh. Interesting stuff. But there isn't really any like new jewelry or anything that we can make, which is fine. Ooh, we can do this stuff though. This stuff's a better version of what we got. Bone gauntlets, bone boots. Not just like, where's the bone armor? What are we missing for the bone armor? These bone boots. Oh, first a different recipe for the same thing. Like there should be just a shit. I guess not. We can make. I guess we got something with the gauntlets and the boots though. So let's do that. Gauntlets, boots. We'll equip those just because they're better. Okay, so we'll continue working to get these bits of bone so that we can make that. The fact we need a superb mammoth tusk in order to do this is wild.
I'm taking command here for the moment. You head back to Whiterun and let the Jarl know what happened.
Yeah, I'm working on it. But why am I naked again? Alright, let's go. That's right. So with that new information, we'll definitely hold on to the bits of dragon bone, or the dragon bones, until we can get even higher up in the scrimshaw. So we need to do some more hunting. See what we can do with that. So we'll go with this, and then we're gonna do another hunting expedition out into the plains of Whiterun, just to see what else is available there. Random dead deer. Let's do it. Hello, deer. Got some antlers. A large animal bone. And dispose of my horse. And you know what? Since we're already doing weird shit in the middle of the road, go ahead and do this hair. We'll wab it. Let me skin the rabbit. Small animal bones, nice. We'll get some more bits of bones with that. Dispose of a few. Want these bits of bone. Halfway there. Oh well. Living on a prayer. How much money we got? Not a whole lot. I'm very, very excited to go to the other playthrough. Yes, very aware that's cool. Like the survival mode and stuff is cool, and it's a lot of fun. It does really put you into the immersion, especially if you're doing like a Bosmer survivalist playthrough. You know, pairing it with Hunterborn, it's so much fun. It's a great time. But you know, it makes you think to yourself, "Am I really playing Skyrim?" Because you spend so much time sleeping, not fast traveling. Which not fast traveling is not a bad thing, you know. With the sleeping and the fast traveling and the eating and the hunting and the processing and the scanning, it takes a lot time.
You're finally
And even
here.
though it is
Jarl's been
fun,
waiting for you.
it is very interesting
So
as
what happened
well.
at the watchtower? Was the
There are
dragon there?
times where it can kind of start to feel tedious, especially if you're like, man, I just really want to get to this point. I want to get to this next mission. I want to
Dragon Ball.
wrap up this quest,
What do
but it's
you
taking
know
me
about the Dragon Ball?
forever because like I'm low on food, I'm freezing to death.
So it's true.
I'm trying to
Greybeards really were
complete the
summoning
quest.
you.
But it can be difficult. Like it can feel tedious at times.
Masters of the way of the void. The dragon. If you
We're gonna skip to this. I'm sure all of us have
you've
heard
done
this
a
a million
great
times.
service. By my right as Jarl, I assign you I'll also. We are on the Greybeard.
Take a look at the sword. Great Sword of Whiterun. A basic, unenchanted great sword. It's a great sword though. Why does my shit keep on closing?
Didn't you
I
hear the
don't
thundering sound
like
as you
that.
returned to Whiterun?
The Jarl has appointed me to be your house. The Jarl. The title of Thane is an...
Only
Lead the way.
I typically get like
Still
whenever I
here.
become a Thane place and I get the weapon, I typically just give that weapon to my housecarl. Oh, that's interesting. You're instructed by a horse. Oh. Let's go
I'm
from
at
the
your service.
relationship dialogue overall. You take this. Let's part ways.
Well, if you say so. Be
say
careful
so.
out there.
I will.
Welcome. Let me
You
know
know what,
if you want
guys?
any.
Actually,
I think I got the clean mug around here somewhere.
I think that Verulian is a lot of fun. We're not going to delete him. Alright, we're going to keep him here. We'll come back to him whenever we feel like we want to get a bit more survival, right? We want to get a little bit more hardcore than the traditional Bosmer fashion. But I think, for now, we're going to put a pause on Verulian. And we're going to move over to the next character so we can focus more on the stories and just exploring and stuff. So we won't do survival mode. We won't do Hunterborn. Those are going to be really the two main changes there. But we are going to try and stay away from the fast traveling as much as possible. And I think that we're going to do sword and board. Alright, so that's one-handed blocking. Heavy armor. And
Need something?
I want to have some kind of magic. So instead of archery, we'll probably pick up destruction. So we have that ranged option. Anytime I play a primarily melee character, I decide, okay, do I want to do destruction magic for range, or do I want to do archery for ranged? It all just kind of depends on what's going on there. We could go for a straight up just battle mage, which would also kind of, we could do that. I haven't done a battle mage playthrough in a long time. In case anyone was wondering, a battle mage is essentially just a mage, but instead of robes, it's heavy armor. So we'll be looking at destruction, probably some one-handed, but we'll stick with the bound sword. So destruction. We'll go and do conjuration as well. A little bit in the one-handed, not a whole lot, just a little bit in the one-handed. But for that bound sword, boost that up a little bit. And then enchanting and smithing. So, yeah. Verulian, I think it is time for you to rest, my friend. You've been working very hard.
Sadia, wake up there.
We'll
Yes,
come
Mom.
back to you.
You want a drink?
Well, yes, we will take a drink.
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Give me delicious Argonian blood wine. An apple pie. Do you have any steak? You do not have any steaks. That is depressing. That will do orca loaf. We're gonna come back to them. Assault piles. Thank you.
Now please, no more questions.
We'll go ahead and consume those. Tasty. We'll leave Verulian here, warm up by the fire, and rest his weary legs. I do that without saving.
This is an oath.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. We'll go grab a notepad and a pen so we can make some notes. I got a little chilly. Okay, so we get to sit here together and come through working out the the character creation process, right? What goes on in that noggin. I do like the idea of the battle mage. Battle mages can be quite a bit of fun. Battle mage. What skills we want, right? It's the first thing we want to think about, the skills. So for the battle mage, the two most obvious ones, destruction and heavy armor, right? Destruction. Heavy armor. We want to do enchanting. That's a big need because there's not a whole lot of like heavy armor in the game that gives decent buffs, that kind of stuff. What we do know is that early and early mid game are going to be a little rough because we're not going to have robes on. We're going to have on heavy armor with bare bones enchantments that aren't going to be doing us a whole lot. So we got to really hit that enchanting home. Also want to do smithing. I want to get up some of the really cool dragon options for the armor that we have with the Immersive Armors mod. And anybody doesn't know, there's like unwritten stats amongst armors, where they take enchantments. So you have your dragon bone armor, right? Its base armor value is just a little bit less than Daedric, but it takes enchantments better than Daedric. So it might be like 1 or 2% better than Daedric, depending on your enchanting level and all that. And it does weigh a little bit more. That's fine. We're cool with that. We're okay with that. So destruction, heavy armor, enchanting, smithing. We want to do conjuration as well. And then we're gonna want some form of healing. So we're not gonna do alchemy. This nice, cool arcane character. So we'll go into restoration. Okay. We got our skills. So that's a lot of skills for Ordinator. A lot, but that's fine because this is going to be our long playthrough. I want to figure out what kind of race we want to play. Like stereotypical go-to battle mage is the Breton or I think actually the Imperial. Played an Imperial in a long time. I'm being honest with you, I don't know what their new racial bonuses are with the mod I have installed. Yeah, let's rock an Imperial. Why not? I mean, are they necessarily the best race in the game? Far from it, but it'd be cool. Yeah, I'll rock an Imperial. Alright, now we want to figure out his basic backstory, right? I'm thinking he's a nobleman. And even though he's Imperial, he's first generation born in Skyrim. Let's say he's been living in solitude, right? And we'll say that his father owned Proudspire Manor. So we can use alternate starts and have him start owning Proudspire Manor. Now, some of you want to say, but Smitty, that's a little busted. It's the most expensive house in the entire game. That's okay. It is okay. I promise. Promise. We're still going to have to spend shitloads of gold to get the rest of the homes in the game, especially the hardfire ones. Shitload of gold, buying materials, building them, all that stuff. That's okay. We drop what? It's like, I think a total like 50,000 gold after the purchasing of the house for 25,000 and then doing all the furnishings inside. It's okay. We're going to be dropping several 100,000 gold still in player homes. It's okay. We will be fine. I promise. Say his father recently died and left Proudspire Manor to him. His father was involved in all the heavy politics within Solitude, and even though he wasn't a member of the royal court, he did find himself up there quite a bit and was present when Ulfric killed King Torrig. And his father was a proud imperial legionnaire before becoming a nobleman within Solitude. I like that. On his father's deathbed, he will have told our character here to always live up to what the Empire is supposed to stand for. Help those in need. Be there for them. But don't take anything for granted. Don't let yourself get walked on. See an opportunity for power, seize it. Because you can use that power to help others. I like that. Post down in the comments what you guys think of that. I know it's really kind of bare bones, simple, and basic. But I think it's a good starting stone. I kind of take the same approach when I do like D&D backstories as well. You know, keep it simple, give the character a little bit of motivation. You know, why are they where they're at? Why are they doing what they're doing? Yeah, we'll rock that. Oh, let's add one-handed to this list as well. And I think we'll name him Romulus. Comment who Romulus is in accordance with Roman lore. We're naming him after that guy. If you know who he is, drop a comment. Romulus, he's a nobleman. That means his last name's got to be important. Romulus. I know it's kind of mainstream, but Caesar. Let's go Romulus Caesar. Okay, cool. Let's figure out what Romulus looks like. I like this preset. We'll start with this one. Okay. They're pretty buff. Right? He's gonna be pretty well built. No, we won't give him any real scars, and we'll take that particular war paint off. We do war paint's gonna be fairly minimal. I like that one. Do we go with the Kratos vibe? Nah. Black. No, we'll keep it black. His face, I kind of like the proportions that he has on his face already. That's fine by me. Let's take a look at the eye colors. Really nice shade of blue. Stick with that. Cool his brow. Look at the mouth shapes. That's better. His hair. That might be the hairstyle we go with, but let's scroll through because I haven't gone through like Imperial hairstyles in a long time. Yeah, they have the most fucking bald options out of everybody. Seems a little too feminine for what we're going for here. Oh, he's going to be well kept because he. Yeah, we'll go with this one. That's a better beard. Roll through the hair colors. I'm cool with that. Alright, Romulus. Yes, let's name him. Romulus Caesar. I really hope I spelled that right.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. You own
I own Proudspire
the
Manor.
life of luxury. Live well, but live honorably.
And this also gives us a good opportunity to go through like all the Federics and Dwarf spells and stuff that are available. Okay. Let's take a look at our magic. See what we start off with here. We have flames. Favorite that. In our right hand, we have red healing. Our powers here. Guess we don't get an Imperial power. Oh wait, that's right, because you have to do the race quest. Okay, so it's discipline. Armed combat, allies within 15 feet gain 150 points of armor. Oh, that's actually really good. In combat, regenerate a random attribute. 100% faster until combat ends. Plus 10, 20, 30 make permanent changes to your attributes. Skills. Wow. Okay, so the Imperials have gotten a lot better with this race mod. Significantly better. Because you see they said Voice of the Emperor, which was like, okay, everybody calm down. And then their passive ability was like, find a little bit of extra gold as you're going through, which is cool, I guess, but it's probably the least useful out of all of the available stuff there. Okay. We will take this Elven Sword. That'll go in our right hand. Stupid. Pulls. Yep. Which gold do we start with? 449. Favorites here. So 1, 2, 3. On our left hand. Good thing my father something else of this form. Did any of those have a soul in them? Wait, the petty and the common did. Cool. Alright. Starting off with the ring. Notice survival. A religion. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. And right here. In the safe shelter. Wait till it passes. The same thing happened with Verulian too.
Still, I refuse.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. Positions.
We'll go to the blacksmith and see if there's anything.
You need potions? Head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
Oh. I just remember they're executing the bastard let Torrid go.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now.
You're all heart.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
You deserved it. Let's go see if we can make some armor, and I think we'll join up with the Legion. Father will.
Some gate guard you were!
He died well.
Yeah, I mean, unsurprisingly, looks like iron's probably the best that we'll be able to do here, which is fine. So we'll probably go with like the iron plate, paired with the banded iron armor. Let's figure out what we need.
I've got weapons forgiven and armor forgotten.
Leather strips. Iron. Corundum. And leather.
Arms and armor.
So for the
Forged by a
strips, we need
master craftsman.
2, 4, 5. I think this looks better, and its stats are just as good, so still 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 9. 9 leather strips. How much iron are we gonna need? 3, 4, 5, 9, 12. So we're at 8. So we don't really need any corundum, but we do need 4 leather. Let's figure out what we can get from Boss Man over here.
I've got weapon. Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
What do you got for sale?
Take a look.
First off, do I have anything I can sell in the silver ingot? From you, my friend, I require 9 leather strips. I need. These are much cheaper, so we can just smelt these down. And then we need 4 leather. That's okay.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge.
You're using the smelter. I'd like to use this, please.
What are you doing that for?
Okay. Let's first look at making that actual armor. I think that's what we needed. Yeah, we need
Arms
that
and armor, forged by a master craftsman.
Let's go down here to the general store and see if we can't sell something else to make up what we need for that last piece of leather.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here. Biren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a... Take a look.
What do I have that you want? Or not, actually. And do you have a leather on you? Doesn't look like you do. That's okay.
Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
Your husband has a leather.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales. Take a look.
Just one more. Awesome. Now we can make the full
always
set.
Wear your armor. Not bad.
That's the armor.
Reminds
the
me when
helmet,
I first started.
Gauntlets and the boots.
I've got weapons forgiven. Armor forgotten.
Nice.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
What is it, Imperial?
Anything to watch out for on the roads of Hafengar?
Off the coast a ways to the east, you'll find the wreck of the Brine Hammer. Never know what treasures may still be aboard.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. I feel what you're posting here.
Solitude is as glorious as they said it was.
Well, you have a swell day.
Until next time.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Hello,
Are
General.
my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
You ready to fight for the
Fine.
Empire?
Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you.
I've I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
Come on, buddy. I can handle anything you throw at me.
Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed. We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Herogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse.
What's there?
The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Herogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
Very well. So that fort already yours.
Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid. You can set off that junk at bits and pieces.
Hop down. Adding this desk. Oop. Take the stuff. Little snow wolf pup hurt. Bad guys.
Over here. Ready for that? At your back. Come here.
I'm gonna drink up some potions. Boom, now you're dead. In the face. No lockpick. You know, you travel a whole lot faster outside of combat. First lockpick. Really wish the combat music would play. There we go, got him. I like to loot as I go, so I don't lose anything. Hey, our first level up, let's go! Alright, so we're gonna drop a point into health and then immediately into destruction. That's gonna help us out. But, then, oh, okay, what is the, complete quests for the people of Skyrim. Okay. Alright, so we got the exterior cleared out. Now we need to move inside. We got two different interior portions of each fort. A lot of forts are like that. And we'll pick up a bound sword as soon as possible, and some kind of summon spell.
Time to end this little game.
Oh, you got it. Oh, hi, how are you? Oh, whoa. Is there something in this chest? No. Fuck, it's just gold. Oh, oh. We are walking out of it. Why is my magicka number generating? Stops. Oh, head injuries do that? Okay, I'm gonna try this again.
Can't hide from me.
He was right on us. He did not waste any time. Now I can finish searching this place properly. Potions. Cool. Don't forget to search the dressers. I may only be like 4 gold here, 5 gold there. It adds up over time, you know? Okay. Now, I saw we picked up... okay. Yeah, we'll wear that. Like the way that looks. So the chief is now dead. Everybody else should be fairly easy to take out. We just sustained another head injury, which means we're going to have to ration our magicka a little bit. There's X. Cool, cool. Okay. Let us continue the hunt.
Is someone... Now you're mine.
Now you're dead. Alright. Awesome. Cleared out the fort. We're gonna level up. Magicka. Okay. So we're gonna drop a point. Just... So we're not really gonna, like, we'll do Arcane Blacksmith, obviously. We're not really gonna worry about any of this stuff. We really just kind of want the basic, smithing levels. Oh, there's a chest. An Iron Sword of Embers. Awesome, it's our first enchanted item, so we can go and get the jump on that. Now we can make our way back to merry old Solitude. turning should be a quicker way to get back now that we have the speed stone abilities. Are these storm cloaks? He's like, I don't know. We're gonna hold off now. They look like a bunch of stuff, guys. And I don't think I'm to the point where they go around just picking fights with large storm cloak patrols. Even the puppies, they do really good damage. Never fails. I always end up rock climbing. I do the jewel commands. So before we go turn in anything, we'll go and hop in right here. Sell some stuff
Welcome
off.
to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here. Huh. You know, you've got a certain fire in your eye. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay. That. Those, that. Sweet.
Come back to
Bits.
Pieces anytime.
1,400 gold. Should be able to make some better armor. But first we'll turn in and
you look new.
get that free set of Imperial armor for the quest.
I think we could be friends.
That's
What is it?
equivalent to steel.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If you need potions,
If
head over to
Ulfric gets his
Angeline's
hand on that
aromatics.
crown, it won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a problem.
Don't you Nords put any stock in your own traditions? I thought the Moot chose the king. We're backing Elisif. When the Moot meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Not everyone's agreed to the moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always sensible. We follow our hearts.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the Jagged Crown would be a potent symbol for his cause to rally around. But if we found it first...
And we gave it to Elisif.
In the absence of the moot, it would further legitimize her claim.
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with what resources I can spare. But I'm warning you, if this turns out to be a waste of time and men...
It won't be a waste.
Make sure you take the auxiliary here. You can send him back when you get there and find nothing but old bones and cobwebs.
The Stonefist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first. Welcome back, soldier. I'm glad you made it in one piece. I'll send men to garrison the fort right away. You did well. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
But before we go any further, It's time for you to officially join the Legion. Speak with General Tullius. He'll administer the oath.
In joining the Legion, you'll be taking an oath binding you to the service of the Emperor, and thus to every citizen of the Empire. Changed your mind? Decided you wanted to soldier for the Empire after all.
Ready to take the oath.
Well then, repeat after me. Upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor Titus Mede II.
Upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor Titus Mede II.
And unwavering obedience to the officers of his great empire.
Unwavering obedience to the officers of his great empire.
May those above judge me, and those below take me, if I fail in my duty.
May those above judge me, and those below take me, if I fail in my duty.
Long live the Emperor. Long live the Empire.
Long live the Emperor. Long live the Empire.
Welcome to the Imperial Legion, soldier. Just remember, we take care of our own. Once you're in the Legion, you're in it for life. Speak to Behrend. He's normally out by the forge. He'll get you outfitted. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Legate Ricka has a special assignment for you.
Hello, Legate.
Welcome to the Legion Auxiliary. Listen up. Welcome to the Legion Auxiliary. Listen up. Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it. The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvinjune. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here.
I'll meet you there.
Don't wait for me. Get to Corvinjune as soon as you're ready. I'll meet you there.
I need to get out of my way if I'm going to do that.
If those rebels think they can best us, they have another thing coming.
I'm sure they do.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
I was told by General Tullius that you could send me the
Yep.
armor.
I just have one question for you. Light, medium, or heavy?
Heavy.
They don't make finer steel anywhere else. If this doesn't keep you from dying, nothing will. Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. You lose that, or get it banged up. You'll need to pay like everyone else.
Fair enough.
Return it.
Oh, it's actually worse. 31 versus 28.
Anytime you need arms or armor, my forge never rests. Fresh fish. Arms and armor, forged by a master craftsman. I've got weapons forgiven and armor forgotten.
I'm going to picking up the mage backpack. Okay. But what we do know is we can do the steel soldier, which is 35. So we'll make that so. Oh, interesting. Okay, need strips, steel, and iron. the strips, we need 2. Five. 7. 9. Nine strips.
Forged by a master craftsman.
1.
I've got weapons forgiven and armor forgotten.
2. 3. 4 irons. Then 2.
I'm sorry.
6.
I lost my eye defending the Empire. Spare some grub for a veteran.
8.
We barely have enough for ourselves.
11 steel. That's a lot of steel. So we need the mage backpack. Need a corundum for leather.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
The travel lantern. Oh, let's buy a travel lantern. Okay. Where are you? Here. Buy supplies. What do you have available for me? So we need 9 strips. We need 4 iron. Need 11 steel, which you have exactly the right amount.
Blades, helmets,
Oh, need to
pretty
ask
much
about
anything to
corundum
suit your
leather as
needs.
well. I have no complaint. I will take the extra piece of leather.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. But I'm afraid I'm too busy to hear them.
Steel soldier. What the hell are we missing? Oh, need to smelt the damn iron. Thumbs. Oops.
Need something? Keep safe, and always wear your armor.
And to head back to the house and get some rest. I think Father would be proud of me. Head down to our enchanting table and just enchant that sword we picked up. 3 charges at 10 points. There we go. We got ourselves a little level up. We'll take off the thing because it has like kinds of weird clip stuff. Mannequin. We'll put on the material set too. Stop by the general shop. Aaron's wife is selling anything. He's not.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here. Welcome. Look around. We've got take a look.
Sale. You have no coupon. Well, let me look at your books. Frostbite. Do I have anything else to sell you? Go there. Take those. Those. I can turn these into leather. Why didn't I think of that before? I have 570
Come back to Bits and Pieces
gold.
anytime.
Not a lot. But we got a decent set
A
of
wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell.
Let's head up and, from my understanding, court mages within Skyrim like to sell spells, up-and-coming magicians. Investigate that at some point as well.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant.
Your eyes make me uncomfortable.
Take a look.
Bound sword. Definitely. And then, the element bolt.
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world.
Unfavorite this. This. Favorite this. And this goes in our right hand.
Right with people looking to spill your blood.
When is my appointment to meet with General Tullius? There are some issues we must speak about. So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
It's like the majority of our magic I can summon the sword, though. We need to equip our praying power. We are now praying to the great magical god Julianos. With that, we will go ahead and end the stream here. It has been a pleasure, and we've put a pause on Verulian's story and began the journey of Romulus Caesar, the imperial noble turned adventurer after the passing of his father, leaving him proud Spider-Man. That we will save. Back to our desktop. Thank you so much for joining me in this marvelous adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch.